What's up, guys? My name's Hash from Morgantown, West Virginia, CEO, engineer, producer for In Touch Music Group, which is basically a conglomerate of most of the local artists here in Morgantown. Spike Yee, Data, YP Dev, Zach Sokos, Catch and Z's, all these talented artists. I manage them, produce them, engineer them. And by producing, I mean I produce the best beats here. Like, nobody could touch me. Absolutely nobody. Including the other shade, who's going to be a cat that I'm going to be battling on the 23rd, 8 o'clock at 123 Pleasant Street. Trust me, you do not want to miss this. I'm bringing all the bass, I'm bringing all the drums, and I'm bringing all the crazy synths that you want to hear. For real, if you really want to be entertained on the 23rd, make your way down here to Pleasant Street at 8 o'clock, and I guarantee you, you're going to have an awesome time. Once again, Hash. I've actually loved hip-hop since I was really young. I loved Lupe Fiasco. I got into him when I was in high school. Later on, when I got older, I got into like Wu-Tang. So what got me into hip-hop was when I was growing up as a kid in New York, I'd hear, cars driving by with like deep bass and heavy drums, and I just slowly over the years fell in love with the sound. When I was in high school, I got more and more into hip-hop. I got into EDM too, actually, which is what I started producing first. And then slowly I shifted over to hip-hop. And ever since then, I've been doing strictly hip-hop beats, and I absolutely love it. What made me want to make hip-hop beats was, I'd always hear people like kind of playing down on producers, like, oh yeah, man, they just grab a laptop and they just pop these things out in 3, 4, 5 seconds. Anybody could do it, even a baby. And I was kind of like, I don't think that's necessarily true. I think it takes some kind of level of expertise and artistry to really put these beats out. So then I started just burying myself in my work and practicing my art and doing the best I can to make high quality music. And that's the thing that I stick to today, is making high quality beats. And honestly, that's what makes me and In Touch Music Group such a successful act here in Morgantown, is because we got the best quality around. Step up into my studio, you're going to see state-of-the-art equipment. I'm not using crack products. I'm not using stuff you can get from Walmart or your local music store. I'm using stuff that has been heavily researched and is purchased from sound authorities across the U.S. I'm using stuff that people use in professional records like Rich the Kid and Kendrick Lamar. I'm using that same equipment because quality is everything. That's truly what I believe in. And all I want to do is create quality music. Top 3 favorite hip-hop producers will be the RZA, hands down. It would be Dr. Dre, and also Metro Boomin. So the event itself, we got beats, you got bars. It's really interesting because to me it almost seems like a challenge for both parties of hip-hop, because there has never been a time in hip-hop when one existed without the other, and by that I mean there has never been a rapper without a producer or a producer without a rapper. All throughout history, you're going to see tons and tons of acts like Eric B. and Rakim, like the RZA and the Wu-Tang Clan. There's always a producer holding down the fort. Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg. I mean, producers are so necessary, and so are artists. I mean, if rappers never happened, then producers would have nobody to ride their beats, and if producers never came around, then rappers would have no beats to rap on. So this event that MONSTALUNG always throws, it's awesome because it's kind of challenging that old way of building a connection between a producer and a rapper and really creating like legendary sounds, because that's where it comes from. Like Run the Jewels, LP runs that whole production thing, and it's just insane to me what he does. He uses Moog synthesizers, drum samplers, electronic stuff, digital stuff, like you name it, and that's really what brings a flavor to it. But without Killer Mike and his own bars, it would be nothing. Run the Jewels wouldn't be running anything, I don't think. So to me, I think the connection between a producer and a rapper is vital. That's the backbone of hip-hop. And what MONSTALUNG is doing basically is he's bringing the backbone of hip-hop back. He's building a backbone for the Morgantown community. And that's a great thing, honestly, because this community really needs it. We need to join together and we need to make some great music. Like I said, quality is the best thing ever in the world, and you can't have quality if you just work alone. We need to link up with other artists. I even link up with other producers sometimes to variate my sound. And I work with like tons of other rappers because I need rappers on my beats. Always. I mean, there's never going to be a time where I won't. So you can go ahead and follow me on Twitter at @HashMadeIt. You can look me up on Facebook, Hashim Paracha. You can follow me on Instagram at Mochabear, M0CHAB3AR, which is what I used when I was making EDM way back in the day. I mean, you could really contact me there. If you want some beats, let me know. If you want to live with my rappers, let me know, and I can work with you. All right, you can catch me one more time at 123 Pleasant Street on the 23rd at 8 o'clock. I will be throwing it down. It's going to be awesome. It's a free event for everybody. I highly encourage all artists and consumers of music to come through and witness the beginning of the legendary hip-hop scene in Morgantown, West Virginia. And thank you to MONSTALUNG Sound Vision for putting this on, because without him, none of this would be possible at all. Peace.